What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be going through how to install LSPDFR for GTA 5. So first of all is you want to go to your internet browser and you want to go to lcpdfr.com, just up here. And then from there what we want to do is download LSPDFR 0.4.9 and then download this file. So it'll load up your download terms and your user agreement. Have a read through that there. And then once you're done, just click on agree and download. And then you've got two options. You can either download the automatic setup or you can download the zip file where you install everything yourself. For today's video, we are going to be running through the automatic setup. So click on download. And then if you're using a browser like Chrome, it will ask you where you'd like to save it. So for quickness, I normally save things to my desktop. It's where I can find them quite easily. So click on save and that will download our file right here for us. So once that's downloaded, go to your desktop or wherever you saved your file, double click on the installer, click on yes, and then what we want to do is just let that load up. So it'll ask you to select your language. You've got Dutch, English or French. So once you've selected your language, click on OK, and then it will load up this little screen here. And it'll just go through the basic sort of setup instructions to make sure other applications are closed, and it may not be possible to update certain files without having to reboot the system. So click on next, and then it will load up your license agreement, and that will just run through the terms and conditions of using LSPDFR. So once you're done there, click on agree, and then you want to select components to install. So we're going to select everything here to install. So the main components to run LSPDFR, the automatic uninstaller for LSPDFR in case we want to remove the mod at a later date, the actual modification itself, and then Rage plugin hook, which is what's needed to run the mod. So click on next, and then it will ask you to select your GTA 5 folder. Mine is set to D drive, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Grand Theft Auto 5. A lot of people, it may be something like C, program files or program files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Grand Theft Auto 5. And then if you have the game through Epic, then it will be a different installation path. But if you did need to find it, just click on browse, and then you can select where your game is. So once you've found it, click on install, and that will extract all the files, install the mod. And then from there we want to go to launch LSPDFR first time configurator, and it will just say the configurator will guide you through the initial setup of LSPDFR, and advanced users can skip this, but for today's video we will run through this setup. So click on next, and it will ask you to accept the Rage plugin hook license, so show license, and that will then load it up for us. And then once you've had a read through here, click on accept, and then it will give us a nice green tick. And then the next one, change settings. We recommend disabling the version text rendering and setting all plugins to load at startup. Now you can show settings or get it to do it for you. If we click do it for me, that will then do that for us, and it'll say LSPDFR has been successfully installed. So click on OK. Then what you want to do is you want to go to your Grand Theft Auto 5 main folder. So again, like I said, mine's in D, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Grand Theft Auto 5. And you want to find Rage plugin hook in the folder. And then all you want to do is just right click and then create shortcut here on the desktop. And then double click on Rage plugin shortcut. And it will run the first time initialization. And then from here, we've got 4 bars here. So in general, you've got your console key. So this is the key that you will use to load up the Rage console in game. You've got plugins. Personally, I always select load all plugins on startup. So if I add any more in future, they will load automatically. Advanced settings is something I don't normally jump into or touch. And then game settings. What you want to do here, you want to go to command line switches, and you'll want to set DirectX 11 to run. And you'll also want to select force windowed mode. And what this does for me is it means the game will load up. If I don't have these two boxes ticked, LSPDFR will not run. So once you're done, click save and launch, and that will then launch you into GTA 5. So once we're into GTA 5, we can then continue our setup video. Okay, so once GTA has loaded, you want to press F4 on your keyboard, and you want to type go to PD, and then press enter. And that will then teleport us to the nearest police station. And then before we can do anything else, we have to go on duty. We're going to run into the back, into this blue circle here, and then E to open locker room. And then from here, you can select a preset character. You can create your own character. So you'll need to select the character you use for LSPDFR. Would you like to go to the character selection menu? So press OK. You'll devour some donuts. It's what it says down the bottom, although I'm covering that. And then from here, you can then create your new character. So female or male. And then it's basically like the online character creation software. So, doopy-doo. And then once you've sorted your character out, save and continue, and then it will put you on duty for the first time. Now, if you don't want to look at creating your own character just yet, you just want to sort of get into it, just try and see what's going on. If you press the escape key and then press OK, you can then select a preset character. So these are just preset characters made that you can use. We're going to play as, well, we're going to load up Michael DeSanta, so we'll just press enter, keep his name, tap on OK. Now, playing as preset character, you can then choose to save him as your character or just use him for this session. We're going to press not to save, so I've got a couple of characters, and it will then load you online. And you have successfully installed LSPDFR. So from here, if you press the M or menu and then go to police radio, you can then request a call out. You can request records checks, close nearby roads, and if you want to spawn a particular vehicle, if you press F4 and then type in spawn and then police and then enter, it will then spawn you a car. We'll jump in, and then we can now go around fighting crime and saving the day as one of the most renowned criminals in GTA 5. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it from me today. I do hope you have enjoyed this video and I've been able to help you out a little bit. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave us a thumbs up, drop a comment down below on something you may want to see in future. Thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Peace.